My name is Wei Zan. I'm a fashion designer. I'm shopping for black linen for my project and making a video for friends to know where to shop for fabric. We're going to start from 39th Street and 8th Avenue, the shop I bought my black linen. So I bought this black linen in this store, and then I need more of that. So I bring the swatch and also the price receipt, and they will have the fabric put out for me in quick time. So linen, like last time I bought here, so would you put this for me?
This one.
Yeah, that's one. What is the specialty of this shop? Like you carry more linen, natural fabric, or you carry everything?
Everything, yeah.
You carry everything, right? How often you have new fabric coming in?
Always.
Always? Okay, so when people want to buy from you, is any minimum amount that they have to buy, or you can buy anything you want? 1 yard only, right? Okay, great. So what is the average price range here, the 1 yard fabric?
A different price.
Different price. Okay.
You want this one?
It's, if I have to match though, I have, right?
This the one here.
Okay, if that's the one, I will take
Yeah,
it.
this
Yeah,
thing.
would you take it to the counter so I
Yeah.
can cut it? Thank you.
This one? I
Yeah.
don't know. Let me ask.
Okay.
Abu, do you know where this linen came from? Where'd you make this linen in the back? Do you know where it's from? No, I'd have to ask my other one.
Okay.
He's eating
So
right now.
you do have a lot of fab stock, so there's there's they come from everywhere.
It depends.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have fabric.
So I carried my tote bag to do the shopping for fabric because it can be heavy. And today I don't buy a lot because I only need like a couple yards for the one I need to make the jacket for. So and this is card from AK Fabrics. Now I have my fabric cut. I'm going to ask the owner to make it an introduction for everyone to know this great fabric store.
Hi, I'm Sophia with AK Fabrics in the Garment District in New York City. Our store has been here for about 39 years. It was started by my grandfather. I would say we would specialize in a lot of denims. We also have a large selection of wools. We also have, I would say, a large selection of cotton.
That's good.
We have linen, silks on the right-hand side, and a lot of different fabrics. So we usually cater to, all kinds of designers and students, all kinds of people. So hope you can visit sometime.
Do you have discount for new designers students?
We have very competitive prices.
Okay, so the store was opened by your grandparents?
Yes.
40 years
My
ago?
grandfather, 39 years ago.
That's so great to hear that.
Our stock to make sure a lot of things we do have in stock.
So you have in stock, but
Yes.
in case some of them you
Inside
have
there?
limited amount,
Yeah, exactly.
can you reorder some of the fabric?
Some of it we can,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay, let's choose suiting fabrics store really work. And it's a lot of stock, so you need to really take time to look through things unless you have specific need that you take your swatch and then ask them to look for you. So this is the normal fabric store in New York City, and that these are the stocks piled everywhere. And I'm continuing walking on 39th Street on the north side of 39th Street. As you can see, all the windows are of fabric stores and trimming stores, and everything is concentrated in New York City. Today we are going to stop by Fabric House and let's check it out. I'm great. How are you?
A long time.
Oh, yeah.
It's on it's on a silk chiffon.
Silk chiffon.
It's all done by hand. It's made in India,
Oh, great.
and this is gonna be for a sweet 16 dress.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Very glam.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful gown.
Oh, okay. So I noticed that you carry lots of fancy novelty fabrics.
We have a little bit of everything, but we're kind of like upstairs. We carry more of the beaded stuff, silks, like specialty fabrics,
Okay.
and then downstairs we have more day-to-day fabrics like cotton jerseys, denim, wool.
Okay, you also have a basement has
Correct.
more stocks in there, right?
And then upstairs we actually make dresses. So
You make dresses it's only in New York. Fabric shop has the cutting table, giving some songs. For fitting. So interesting.
dresses, prom dresses, any special occasions. We also do small production, pattern making, and sampling.
Oh wow!
We have in-house 4 designers.
You have 4 designers in-house. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Between the 4 designers, we have so many different styles of dresses that we can make.
how long have you been operating like that? Fabric
this-
house with designer in-house and a studio making dresses right here.
That's been 2 years now.
2 years. How did it working out for you?
It's amazing. It's perfect.
Oh, great,
Instead
great.
of just selling fabric, we could actually make a dream come true.
Oh,
So
what
which
a
is-
great concept.
We're just selling fabric and selling a dream and putting it in a bag. But imagining coming
You're doing
into
come
life.
true, yeah. Oh my
you
god.
know, that's
oh,
amazing.
Wow. Well, can you also briefly say like what would be the time cost for a dress, evening dress, or the dress like
Every
this?
occasion is different, so you would have to come in and have a consultation with one of my designers. And then every project is different, so then we'll be able to tell you then what it will cost, how long it would take to make.
Okay.
We also go by what due date they have. So
Okay.
when they tell us if they need it in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we determine what else we have going on and what needs to go out first. So we'll accommodate and make it work.
Oh, really.
But and we've been around. This is our 33rd year. So we've been around for 33 years. That's longer than a lot of stores. yeah.
Congratulations. Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
Wow. So obviously you have done something right, and also you are towards more sustainable that way, that make dress on demand for people. So in the fabric shop. Oh, my
Right,
God.
yeah.
It's
And our business aspect is a little different. It's kind of like old fashioned in some sort because we don't have a website. We've been around for this long just because of word of mouth, and like you said, obviously we're doing something right to maintain in the heart of the city. It's not easy. So
I know. But do you believe that because it's a textile, you have to touch it, you have to feel it, right? So you have to come here.
you have to come here because
Alright.
that's what I feel like. You shouldn't, for a designer to get inspired by looking at something online. I don't even think that's real. How could you do that? You need to touch, you need to feel, you need to get inspired. To get inspired by a website, I don't see that happening.
I see. Wow. I mean, you are working in the way that work for you, and it's great. So
Yeah,
that's,
it's good to find your own way of doing things. You know, if everybody did the same thing, like, I don't want to compete with Mood. Mood is an amazing store, but I want to do something different. I don't want to be like
Right.
Mood. I don't want to be like BNJ. I want to be like Fabric House.
I
you
know. So you obviously creating something new.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also have fashion shows here. So we had 3 fashion shows. So we move everything out of the way. And when I built the place, I put up a curtain rod. If you look at there, those are curtain rods. So we could put stuff and hide the fabric. And we had 3 different fashion shows here already.
Okay, so where they can look for your fashion show?
So as of right now, you could watch it. You could go on our Instagram page, which is Fabric House and the number 1 all together.
Okay.
And then eventually we are gonna have a website, but it's more like about us.
Okay.
Not just like selling fabric online. It's just to give you an idea of what our company is about.
Inspiration.
Yeah, and then
Inspiration.
we want you to come here,
Okay.
And if for customers that are out of state or out of the country, we send pictures. In some cases, we send physical samples so they could touch and feel,
Great.
and then we sell them the fabric. And there's no minimum. You can buy whatever you need.
Excellent. So it's a fabric store turned into a design house,
Correct.
a studio.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. So for now, and you have lots of stocks of fabric. So would you tell me a little bit about your price point and?
Like I said, we're more mid to high. When I say mid to high, not just price point, it's also quality. Obviously, with everything in life, anything that's nice costs money. So
quality
I
is the
try
key.
to differentiate from other fabric stores, and I get fabric from China, Japan, Korea, India, all over the world, and I handpick fabric, things that I like, because it's easier to sell things when you like something. If you're just selling something and being a salesperson,
Right.
sometimes customers could feel that they know that that's what you're doing. But when
Right.
you like something,
Right.
it's so much easier to sell.
Of
So
course.
we pick out fabric from, we handpick everything.
Right, yeah, fashion is really about taste and selection and personal
Correct.
style. So
Right.
and that it's through your own eyes you discover the texture, the pattern that you want to share with people. It's all about that connection you make with your customers.
Right, right. Because
Okay,
after
great.
that, you end up knowing your customers. Now you know what your customer wants, so we don't ever have to waste time. When I have a customer that comes in, I know exactly what they want because I had the same customers forever. So this is my 25th year doing this. So like I know what my customers want. It's like we speak the same language.
Question. So then, so since you have all kind of fabric, so do you have chances for fabric reorder sometime when you run out of fabric?
Well, there's a lot of fabric. Anything that we have color cards for, if you come here, anything that we make color cards for, that means we have the fabric in stock. Those are line goods.
Okay.
We would to invest so much in color cards, we have to make sure that the fabric is in stock.
Okay.
But then there's stuff that are closeout. So usually when somebody's shopping, they'll ask me if it's reorderable or not, and then I'll be able to tell them.
I see. Okay, thank you so much. It is
All right.
really definitely it's a new concept. Great.
Is there any other kind of fish you have?
For blouse,
Now we are over on the south side of 39th Street. So we continue to see more and more fabrics. So what do you specialize with your fabric?
This is silk.
Silk.
Everything
Lots of silk. Yeah, I bought some silk chiffon from here. We are still on 39th Street, the south side of 39th Street. We are going to look for the Virgin and Loyal fabric store. They have lots of handmade fabrics. We're going to check it out. How are you,
Hello,
sir?
how are you?
Good.
Hi, welcome to Royal Fashion. This is in the near Times Square in New York. Let me show you some of the stuff. This is all the digital printing, which is all well and beautifully designed, colorful, made on the chamois fabric, and then you can make out of this long
Are they silk?
dresses. Yeah, this is silk and poly. Some are silk, some are polyesters, but designs are very nicely. You can see these laces, the fringe laces, multicolor laces, different kind of laces. We have large range of variety of these laces, and then we can have a look on these chiffon designs embroidered, all made by hand, and the tulle embroidered made by hand. We can have a nice embellishment, long dresses or evening dresses, or whatever you wish you can make out of these fabric.
Amazing.
This is made on chiffon, and that's all metallic thread was used on it.
Are they, you say made by hand?
It's
Some of them
mostly
by
made
hand.
by hand, and then some of them are mixed with machine and hand. We can have a look at these. All made by hand. These metallic fabrics with the stonework, with the pearl beading and the cut works and the 3D flower beading. Most of them are made by hand.
Look at these fine details.
That's all stones, nice and beautiful colors. You can have these all crystal beading, rhinestone beadings, all made by hand. You can custom design these ones. If you want to change the colors, we can change the colors for you. We can do as a pattern. We can
How
do
long
as a
would that
yarn.
take for custom design?
Custom beading depends most of the time on the design and the availability of the time we have in the factory. So it can take minimum 4 weeks, then maximum 8 weeks. Depends how many pieces you need and how many yarn.
Where are they made?
Mostly in India. Mostly made in India. All these are beautifully handicraft items, like made by hand. You can see the detailed working on these, all made by hand. This is none of this
because
is
these
glued.
are all individually
Yeah,
stitched.
none of these are glued, individually stitched, and the fabric used as neutral fabric. You can change the color even if you put a.
Would you give me a idea, like?
You want to see one of
What?
these?
Okay.
I can open it for you.
Hmm.
Like, if you have a look on this one. Like, this one is just now you can see white, but let me bring another color and you can put a color for you. If you want to change it into green, like suppose if you want to put a silk chamois fabric, this is silk chamois. If you put a green, this will turn into green.
Okay.
Most light
This
shades
stone
will
reflects
match.
that color.
You have to use a light shade. You cannot use a darker shade here. All pastel shades will look nice on this.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. It's really inspiring. So to do color with the crystal stones. So
Yeah,
that
these
you
are
can
all
change
handmade.
the
You can,
color.
whatever you do, this
With the
is not
lining.
going to fall down. This is very tightly
Oh,
woven.
how do you handle it when you cut these stones? So then you have to stitch it, knock it back. so
Sometimes
they will
this
not
is
run?
individually sewn. If you cut it, it will stay there. It will only fall where you cut it. Otherwise, it will stay there. But sometimes, if it is very critical area, if you want to make a blouse and you're creating a sleeve or armhole, you can put some tape under this, or you can hammer the beads where you don't need it. So that way you can save the beads, but it's not going to fall. That's very for sure.
So you specifically like break the area that you don't need the beads.
Yeah,
and
like if you
then-
cut a pattern
then
and you
stitch
have
that.
a armhole here, you can cut the beads from this side. So that way, if you sew it, then it's not going to fall down.
Great. Thank you. Amazing. Those woven jacquard and the brocades and the beaded fabrics.
These are pure laces, very good quality. Nice.
What do you
feel.
call this lace?
Pure laces. It's cotton, all cotton. Heavy. You can feel the weight.
It's made of cotton, this lace.
Made of cotton. Yeah. One of them is mixed with polyester, but this is cotton. This is cotton. This is cotton. This is mixed.
What are the costs like this? It's beautiful.
$40, $30.
Okay.
This is the price.
They are beautiful.
We are open from Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 6:30 p.m. and Saturday we are open from 10:30 to 5. Sunday we are closed. You need one day to rest.
Of course. We are going to continue on 38th Street and 7th Avenue in our next video. See you then.